Hi there. Welcome to the Teach Now Inspired lesson plan video tutorial on teaching project-based learning and the use of mobile devices in the classroom. Last week, myself and more than a dozen fellow teachers met online and agreed to assign projects to our respective classes covering the issue of climate change. After discussing with my students, we agreed to focus the issue on the science of climate change, causes and solutions. How specifically will we go about such a project? Well, in the Teach Now discussion forum, several cohort members mentioned the idea of having students shoot video that features students talking about climate change. I picked up on this idea and proposed it to the students in my class. Most of the students agreed. However, some students with limited English ability decided they would prefer to do a poster board, and they would use digital devices such as cell phones and computers to collect images and charts to be merged with their handwritten graphics placed on poster boards. I agreed with those students that they could do that instead of a video because they cannot speak English in class. So they can't speak English in class. There's no expectation that they need to make an English-based video. So there's 3 projects. The third, what I just described. The first 2, videos, students shooting each other talking about climate change. The first group, 2 to 5 students using phone cameras and webcams to make a video explaining the science behind causes of climate change. The videos will simply consist of students, one by one, discussing the scientific details of changes to air quality as a result of man-made pollution. In shooting, producing, and presenting this video, students may use, among other applications, the following digital interfaces: iPhone camera app, YouTube, Vimeo, Youku, WeChat, and VoiceThread. Students in Group 2 also using video to shoot each other outlining potential solutions to climate change. These solutions can be either local or global based. They're using the same applications as those in Group 1. For students in the third group, describing causes and solutions and putting that information on a poster board, they may use photos with their phones, taken from their phones, and then send them via WeChat file transfer to my laptop or another student's laptop. And then from there, we export a maximum of 7 images onto a USB for printing. Minimum 3 images, maximum 7 images. About using the mobile devices in class. Before allowing them access to their mobile devices in class, I made sure students reviewed their notes about climate change that they had taken by hand in the weeks preceding this assignment. I wanted students to not just read verbatim what they wrote, but to think about the information and try to synthesize it a bit before moving on to video presentation. I also try my best to lecture them a bit on speaking clearly, slowly, and patiently when being videoed. And don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid if you look funny or if you sound dumb. It's okay. We're all going to get better. It's their first time doing it, most of them. A lot of students were scared to shoot a video, and so they needed to be encouraged and not pressured into doing it right away. The mobile devices in this project for me are not used to gather additional information. That's not the goal. Now, outside of class, if they wish to use their mobile devices to gather more information about the science of climate change, that's fine. But in class, it's just about operating the camera, some students operating camera, and the other students being videoed one by one, and then vice versa, switching. Specifically, I asked them to describe details about why air quality contributes to global warming. They need to describe the process of too much carbon in the air and other poisonous gases disrupting the ozone layer, weakening it, causing sun radiation to increase and be felt on this earth. Discussing solutions, I want them to think about local remedies like recycling at home or making a school more energy efficient, and also global solutions such as how you can convert to green energy on a mass scale. I have since seen the students undertake this project in class, and many are laughing and unable to record anything coherently on a video, but they are really trying to synthesize the information. They're thinking about the science more now than they did before. One student did manage to convey something coherently via video and was recorded, and I've included that in the voice thread. Enjoy.